People come to your website with a variety of abilities. Some people are sighted, some people rely on screen readers, some users can use a mouse, and other users have to rely on the keyboard alone. One design pattern that sighted users are used to seeing is a drop-down menu. Whenever you hover over a menu item, it shows more menu items below it magically. Now can be difficult for keyboard-only users, touchscreen users, and screen reader users. So I'm going to go over some of the ways we can overcome that to make sure people with disabilities have equal access to your entire website. This specific example is going to go over something called the auto expand menu. That's what we're going to call it. That's whenever someone can use a keyboard to expand all the menu items. You may have heard of the word Superfish. That's because it's the most common way to implement an auto expanding menu. Well, I don't know why it's called Superfish. If you're a developer, feel free to go to the Superfish site and noodle around. If you're not, it doesn't matter. We created a plugin for your Duke WordPress network sites. For most themes, you will just need to enable this plugin. I have instructions about that elsewhere, but you'll need to watch the rest of this video to test if the implementation is successful on your site. And here's our keyboard-only user. You can do this on your own computer. Just start hitting the tab key to find out whether it is keyboard accessible on your website. I have the on-screen keyboard up here so you can see how this is going. I'm going to start hitting the tab key. Great. Profile expanded. Now we're our cats, our dogs. Now we're under Messenger, we're over Spot. And if I want to, I can shift tab and go backwards. Now people who can't use a mouse can navigate your entire menu and have equal access to your content. As a screen reader example, first I need to mention that most screen reader users expect to be able to navigate a menu using just the arrow keys. The Superfish auto expand method does not work exactly like that, but it does work for screen reader users. But we have to add the following tip. It says screen readers use the tab key to navigate the following menu. We can hide this so that only screen reader users will hear this and sighted users will not hear it. So let me refresh the page with it hidden so only screen reader users can see it. If you're using the auto expanding plugin on the Duke WordPress network, we've already handled visually hiding that instruction so only screen reader users will hear it. So here's our screen reader user experience. Please listen really carefully and you'll hear the instructions.
Main region. List of 4 items. Screen readers use tab key to navigate the following menu.
There was our instructions. And now I know that I need to use the tab key instead.
Menu examples: vertical bar Superfish, visited link brand, home link, profile link.
I want to hit tab it just like for keyboard only user, it expanded profile.
List with 2 items, our cats link.
It provides very helpful information. It said list 2 items, our cats link. That tells them that this submenu has 2 items. If it had 50 items, I would have a warning to know. If I continue to tab through,
our dogs link, messenger link.
It automatically closed the previous one and opened the new one.
List with 3 items, rover link.
Okay, and if I want to go backwards, I would just shift tab.
Messenger link, profile link, home link, profile link. List with 2 items, our cats link.
So you can see a screen reader user will have access to all the same menu items as a sighted user. It's not a perfect solution, but it is much better than doing nothing, or it's also much better than hacking in a bunch of custom code that could cause a lot of unintended problems. And here I am as a touchscreen user. You can't see this, but this is a touchscreen monitor. If I click on profile once, it will expand the submenu. If I click on it again, it will take me to that web page. which is not great, but it technically does work. I could click on Messenger. I could go back to Profile. And as a sighted user, I understand what is happening here. In summary, I think we've shown that the auto-expanding drop-down menu pattern will improve the accessibility of a site that does not have an accessible drop-down menu, provided that we add the instructions for screen reader users, as well as keyboard-only users, touchscreen users, and mouse users. It's not great, it's not the best option, but it's the easiest option to retrofit a website to have a more accessible menu. Major caveat here to the Superfish menu, since it automatically expands every single menu item, that means that a screen reader user would have to listen to every single menu item. So if there's 200 links in there, that could take 10 minutes. And that basically means that it is so difficult to use that it is practically not accessible. And we have had complaints to that effect. So keep your menu a reasonable size, and you've got a pretty accessible menu. And perhaps most importantly, you've made people with a wide variety of abilities feel welcome on your site by giving them the opportunity to use it. So kudos to you. Thank you.